Hey guys, it's Ashley here. Welcome back to another vlog. Ryan is gone for the weekend. I am going to try not to sound so excited. I'm just kidding. I'm not excited about it. I will miss him. But I've got a lot of stuff going on this weekend, so I'm gonna bring you guys along with me for that. I just got home from work, so here is a list of things that I need to get done tonight. Okay, so I need to, one, work on my NFT collection. I have a bunch of layers already for that, but I've got some time tonight, so I want to make more of those. Two is work on my painting. So this is the one for Andrew and Al, and then this one I really need to try and get done. It's the big 36 by 48 for the dance studio. And then the last thing I really want to focus on tonight is balancing out the reimbursement sheet for purchasing all of the furniture and everything that we needed to install and do like all of our projects at the studio. Sorry, my table's like disgusting right now. Really needs to be clean. But yesterday I got this book in the mail. I'm also eating snacks. I just got it from Amazon. It's a pretty big coffee table book. Inventing Interiors by Melanie Turner. It's so cute and colorful. That's gold. And so much good inspiration in here. But I really loved the colors. For a while, I had a large painting that I was working on that had kind of all these colors in it. And I loved the way that it looked in our apartment. So I want to start including more of those colors in here. I don't really know how to organize that right now. But I want to start including more of those colors in here, like the pinks and purples, to kind of brighten up the space a little bit. But speaking of little knickknack things, this is like my knickknack shelf. Drives Ryan kind of crazy because it's so so many random things. But one of my favorite things are these glasses. I've never used them. They like definitely need to be washed. I want to use them. I just like haven't found the right occasion yet, but they're so delicate. These like vintage yellow glasses. Let's see if we can see them better like this. And yeah, I just think they're beautiful. I thrifted these. I have a whole set. I was gonna sell them a while back on Depop, but I never did, and I'm glad because I just love them so much. Now I want to run you guys through like my knickknack shelf. It used to look a little bit better than this, and then I took everything down for Christmas and re-put it back up, and now it's just kind of crazy. Let's start with this. This is, I think, like a punch set, actually, like crystal punch set from my grandfather. This is a picture of my grandmother, Louise. She passed away when I was in college. These are our bride and groom. I don't know if you can even see them, but they like are etched bride and groom champagne coupe glasses from Ryan and I's wedding. Picture of my grandfather on a horse. Friends, Ryan and I. This actually is really funny. So Ryan got me this picture frame for Christmas. And the reason that he got me this is because his like actual gift was an excursion to go see the Mayan temples in Mexico. We were going to Mexico for spring break. And so he edited this picture of like us standing in front of the temple. He photoshopped it, and we have one that actually is of us, but I just think this is so funny. I've never changed it. This is from my dad. This actually should be like more so up here. This is a sculpture my dad got me. He said it reminded him of Ryan and I. So that's there. And then more books down here, and we've got our wedding guest book down here as well. It's really cute. This is it. But it does have the wrong date and everything on it too. If you know us, we have like a pretty interesting wedding story. We actually got married on June 19th. We were supposed to get married on like Saturday, June 20th, but weather was horrible. So we got married the day before, kind of on a whim. At Ryan's family's like little lake cottage. It was so sweet, best day ever. And then we celebrated with everybody and kind of redid everything the next year on June 19th, a Saturday. So exactly a year from our original wedding anniversary. But because we changed everything, this date is not right. And you know what's interesting is like I was so excited about this and it's so beautiful, but there's like probably 2 pages signed of that. So I don't know how worth it is to get a guest book, but it's cute. Ah! I was gonna save this for tomorrow morning, but I'm too excited to try it out. So I'm going to make, I forget what it's called, like a Lux bagel or something, but I went to Trader Joe's yesterday. Just plain bagel, cream cheese. And then I got this, everything but the bagel, seasoned salmon. So we're gonna see how this is. Oh no. Ah. Okay, it was perfect timing. Okay, here it is. I'm only gonna start with 1/2 because I'm not sure if I'll like it or not. Look how pretty this is right now. I don't know if you can see it well. I don't have like the most beautiful view. But it's snowing and there's just like a little bit of sunshine in the corner. This is our courtyard. So pretty. This is where we are on the painting. Let me explain. So I'm trying to pull in the colors of the studio, which are kind of like a cream white, black, grays, browns, this kind of like mauve blush color. And it was originally just gonna be the paint. However, I was like, this just is so boring. So then I started to, I don't know, just like kind of go crazy with some oil pastels and some charcoal and things. I'm gonna take a break on it right now because I'm feeling stuck. And I don't like it. So that'll have to get resumed tomorrow. But this is my work situation right now. I have made such a mess. This always happens when I paint. But I've got all of this down here. We've got this. Okay, that's not it. This trail of canvas into this. This is all my art supplies. I need to organize. But anyways, I am hungry and I want to get into some comfy clothes. So I'm gonna change and make some dinner. And I need to clean up my mess, otherwise I'm never going to be able to relax. Dangerous. I ate a whole entire bag yesterday. And that's not very good for you, but they taste great. I'm plating my pasta now, but I just needed to share. It's the sweetest thing. Allie and Andrew just called me and they're like, hey, what are you up to tonight? Like, they know, like, Ryan's gone. And I was like, oh, I just, like, got done making dinner, blah, blah. They were like, oh, we're going to go to Cops and grab dinner if you want to come, or we can scoop you up some ice cream. I was like, oh, you know, I just got done making dinner, like, but, like, low-key, I would love some ice cream. Like, do you guys want to come over and watch a scary movie? It's gonna want to, like, third wheel, but I don't know. I'm like, yeah, totally. So they're gonna bring ice cream and come watch a scary movie with me, and I just think that's, like, the nicest thing ever. I'm so excited. Okay, so dinner is fusilli pasta, this vodka sauce, added some crushed red pepper to that for some spice. Little mozzarella balls, some basil, and then can't forget the balsamic glaze. I just got home from getting a little bit of Botox. My best friend, Jess, works at this an aesthetic center. It's Refresh Aesthetic Center. And I've been talking to her for a long time about coming in, and I finally made the appointment and went in this morning. And let me just say that, like, this isn't to influence anybody to get any kind of, like, aesthetic procedures done. This is just something that, like, I've personally wanted to do for a very long time. And I think you should just do what makes you feel confident and beautiful. Not that I didn't like myself before. I just kind of wanted to try it out. And it's not something that lasts forever. So if I don't like the way it looks, it is going to go away eventually. So yeah, I got a little bit of Botox here in my lips. It's called like a lip flip. So I wanted to do this before getting any filler, because my main issue with my smiles, like when I smile really big, like it shows, like especially this side, like comes up really high and like shows my gums. And I'm not the biggest fan of it. I'm like a little self-conscious. So I got just a little bit here and then a little bit to kind of help control these lines, because I tend to do this face. And if you know me, you know what I'm talking about. But I do this like, just like for no reason. I'll be walking down the street and I'll be like, and it's like, what are you doing? So help to relax or like quiet those areas. But it was super easy. The process was great. If you're in the Milwaukee area, highly recommend going to Refresh and seeing Jessica. And we spent a while like going over all like the different options and everything that goes into getting Botox and any other procedures that you would want, and then kind of like map out your face. And when it came to the point of actually putting in the Botox, it was like almost painless. I'm kind of a baby about needles, and I actually didn't mind it. I did get like a little bit nervous, but I felt like if you could pop like a little pimple on your face, you could do this. Like that's kind of like what it felt like. But yeah, it should take a couple days to kick in. I'll keep you guys updated. Right now, this is the way it looks. Frown, and smile. You do lots of that so that you can map everything out. But it was great. And then when I left, I got like a little goodie bag for being a first-time customer. So I wanted to share with you what was all in that. So this is the first time I'm opening it too, just so you know. Okay, so you got, a little, I've been to this place before. This is Goddess. It's a brow and beauty studio. I go here sometimes to get spray tans before vacation. This is really nice. It's $30 spray tan coupon. It's right down the road too from Refresh. We also got an HA Rejuvenating Hydrator. Jess was telling me about this before I even got my Botox done. We were going over skincare and everything. I have really dry skin, and she was like, you should try this out, blah, blah. And I ended up getting it in my little kit. Let's see if I can get this open. Okay. So it's a really good size too. Like, wow. I'm excited to try that out. Like a hyaluronic acid moisturizer sort of thing. Okay. What else did I get? Some information. All right, this is another really good size product. The Aven Thermal Spring Water. Aven Cleansing Lotion, a little mini one. Did I get two of these? Yeah, I got two. I don't know if you normally get two or if Jess just gave me one. She was going to give me one of these anyways, I think. But one of these to try out, or two. What else? HA5, another rejuvenating is this the same thing? Skin Medica, same thing, just a mini version. And same thing, another size version. Okay, now I have 3 sizes of this HA stuff. Maybe I'll start out with the little one first and like, ew, my hair looks so gross. See if I like it. Because if not, then I can give it to somebody. I just have really sensitive skin. So I've gotten really nice products before, and a lot of the times it makes me break out, and it's a big waste of money. Not that I bought any of these, but if it doesn't work out, I could always like give this to a friend. But I have a good feeling about it. And then I just got some other, Jess gave me these separately. One is an eye cream, and the other one is like a nighttime retinol moisturizer sort of cream thing. And I could use this a couple times during the week in the evening, but starting slow. So yeah, great experience. I'm so happy that I went. And now I need to get myself ready to head over to the studio. I have lots of little projects that I need to do there to finish some things up. I would really like to get everything done this weekend, minus a few like large furniture items coming, and we have somebody to put all that together anyways. So I hired someone to do that because I can't put together any more furniture. So this is my favorite room. It's so echoey. I need to put up some curtains. But this ballroom, you guys, the natural light that comes in here, so pretty. This is an addition that they added on. I'm gonna put some curtains on this window and this window. I got this from Amazon, my little tote belt, because I have like a million things when I'm working here that I need to like put in something, and I usually don't have pockets on, so that was a good purchase. I feel like a real, I don't know. I'm not even like an installation crew, but I am right now, so. Okay, so we have a bit of a problem. Basement is locked, and that is where all of my tools are. Locked. But there is a second closet that I know has some extra tools in it, but that is also locked. And everything that I have to do today involves some kind of tools or some kind of painting. For example, painting this sink. Painting, finishing up some of the tile. I have this, but that's all I have. And on top of that, I just have so many things I need to hang. The curtain rods up there. I need to hang the main studio clock. A clock in actually every single room. There's gonna be one there, and in every office, and in every dressing room. There is the soap thing that needs to get hung up. Also, I'm gonna try again to hang up the, what's it called? Re-dry your hands, towels, container, dispenser thing, again there. But I need gloves for that. I gotta get gloves. How cute's this mirror though? Same thing in the other bathroom. All that stuff needs to get hung up. I have some artwork that needs to get hung up. This is from Society 6. I'm a little disappointed. I thought it was gonna be a lot bigger than it is. I mean, it'll work in this space just fine. It's gonna go above this little filing cabinet situation. I just wish it was bigger. Also, Ryan and Sunny hung these up and I love them for that, but they hung it so close to the ceiling. Like this one is actually popping the tile, and then the curtains are now so far from the ground, which they need to be a little bit high up because there are these heaters underneath and you don't want to like cover them with cloth, obviously, but that just like kills me, that difference. I also need to put together 2 pieces of furniture. Can't do that without my tools. That's kind of it for me today here, which is a little bit of a bummer because I had all day to work on this and now I can't. But they're gonna come open up the closets tomorrow. They have competition today, so they can't do that. So I don't know what time Ryan is getting back from Iowa because I obviously want to see him when he gets back. But tomorrow's gonna have to be more of a work day for here than today. Oh, I also have to fix these hangers. This is their dance store area. There's gonna be another one of these shelves over here. Little ottomans, but I need to fix these. This is where they're gonna hang costumes because this is kind of my bad, I put drywall screws in one of them and not these 2. And so they texted me when they tried to hang up. If you can see, it's like, probably. They texted me when they tried to hang up dance stuff because it fell. Oops. How cute are these stools though? Another one of my favorite things. I'm just so into the brown velvet. I think these are super cute. These are just from Amazon, actually. Same with the table, I believe. And then we have some over in those corners as well. Big mirrors going up here and here. There's gonna be some artwork over there. And then that painting that I was making is supposed to go here, but I'm worried that it's gonna be too much in this space, you know? Like there's a lot going on, which I like, but then there's not a lot going on like anywhere else, you know? So I'm like wondering, just should the painting go here? Should I leave that blank? Somebody must have got some flowers. This is like, that's not part of my design, but yeah. So I guess I'm just going to clean up and head out for the day, which I'm kind of sad too because I need to stop touching my hair. Kind of sad too because Allie and Andrew were gonna come check out the studio, but I just have no work left to do here. So I'm gonna go home and probably work on the NFT collection and balancing out the reimbursement sheet. Hey guys, I just got back from dinner. I think the last thing I vlogged was at the studio. I got back and I worked a little bit on my NFT collection and I just kind of watched a movie and hung out and relaxed for a while, and then went to dinner and got a drink with a couple of friends down at MK Brewery. So I'm gonna put some pajamas on now and wash my face, take off all this makeup, and watch another movie and hopefully go to bed at a decent time. I went to bed super late last night. It was really hard for me to fall asleep, so hopefully tonight will be a little bit easier. And I'm gonna test out some of these new products that Jess gave me today, so let's get into it. So I guess this is gonna be kind of like a little nighttime skincare routine. First things first, need to wash off all of my makeup. I use this it's like really gross looking right now, it needs to be washed, makeup eraser. I just get it wet and it takes off most of your makeup. It needs to get warmer. But first, sorry, that was on. I need to take off my lashes too. I wear these little magnetic lashes. I love them so much. I don't wear a full strip of them. Like I buy the full strip ones and I cut it so it's just little corner pieces, not the pre-cut corner ones because those always look kind of sketchy. But yeah, I'll show you. This is obviously with them on, and then they just really easy come off. But it makes such a difference. It gives you more of like a cat eye look. It's one on the top and then one on the bottom, and they like just like magnetized together. I've tried the eyeliner ones before and I don't love them just because I don't usually wear eyeliner unless I'm like really going out. So those ones I find work the best. And I think they're the like Ardell or something, Adrel brand. I forgot, I need to be very gentle. There's my skin because I have the Botox. Okay. A lot of makeup coming off. This may be better to use some Vaseline because I do need to be really gentle with my face since I've got Botox. And I can kind of feel it actually when I was like starting to press on my face. I could feel the spots where I had the Botox. Kind of hurt a little bit. It's like slightly bruised. So I'm gonna use some Vaseline. If you aren't using Vaseline yet to take off your makeup, where have you been? Been using this for years. I specifically use one with cocoa butter in it. My sister actually put me onto this. I've been doing this since like high school. I don't use makeup wipes because they mess up my skin. If I'm really on the go, I have some of those little Neutrogena packets, but I usually don't like to use those. Now to actually wash my face. I have my face wash in this little gold thing. I just think it's super easy. Like the Bye Bye It Cosmetic, some kind of cleaner, cleanser. You know what, actually though, I'm gonna not use that tonight because I forgot to get this little cleansing lotion sample. The Aven. Yeah, it's just cleansing lotion. Non-rinse cleansing formula. Sorry. How do you use this? I actually don't know how to use this correctly. It says non-rinse, but I feel like I should rinse it off. Let's see. I assume I put it on and then get it wet. Okay, I will say this kind of like hurts to wash my face right now. Like right here, I got some of that Botox there and it's very sensitive. Okay. Oh, I just hit that so hard. Okay, this eye cream. You know, I don't know that this is super helpful that I'm telling you this because I don't actually even know what kind of eye cream this is. Like I'm gonna use it, but I'll have to ask Jess because I don't know. And I can't, she gave me a retinol, which I cannot, she said, do not use that tonight. Or like for a couple of days. So I'm gonna use a different moisturizer that she gave me. Like 3 samples of. Very gentle around the eyes. Okay. Now this is the HA5 Skin at Medica Rejuvenating Hydrator Moisturizer. Applies last step before moisturizer. So this is a moisturizer, it's not a moisturizer. I don't know that this is a moisturizer. It says before moisturizer. Okay, so it's not. It's hyaluronic acid. So I'm gonna test out the little one first because sometimes these kinds of things make me break out. So I think I told you guys earlier, if it doesn't work for me, I'll give the large product to somebody else. Not because I think it's gonna make them break out, because I just have really sensitive skin. A lot of the things that other people can use and they love to use that are really nice products, I have tried and can't use them because skin freaks out. Okay. And last step then would be my moisturizer. This is my favorite moisturizer. It's Peptide Moisturizer by the Inkey List. It is a dupe for the Drunk Elephant Peptide Moisturizer. I got that as a gift one time and I loved it. So good for your skin, but it is like $65. And this is like literally the same thing, and this is like 15 bucks from Sephora. Works great. It's one of the only moisturizers I can use that does not make my skin break out. And that's it for the skincare. So I will update you guys in the morning how my skin is doing. It is breaking out a little bit right now because we went on vacation and I had to do a lot of sunscreen, which like clogs your pores. It's also just not the best time of the month for my skin right now. But yeah, we'll see how, look, this little bruise from the Botox. We'll see how it does in the morning. Okay, lastly, if anybody has any tips for rosacea, I have this spot on my cheek that I developed this past summer. It's just on this side that's really red. Let me know to get that evened out, unless I have to do like a laser treatment or something, which I really don't feel like doing, but yeah. Yay, eczema, rosacea, acne, just like hit me with trifecta, you know? Good morning. It's Sunday. Guess where I am again? Studio. I'm gonna work on this for a couple hours until Ryan gets home. I think Allie is gonna come when she is done with her workout class and bring some coffee. See everything. Maybe I can swindle her into helping with some things. We'll see. Also, update on the Botox. I thought I would share it where it's like, okay. This is raising, frowning, and smiling. This is day 2, or like the one day after. And they have the door unlocked today, so yay! I can get all my tools. Into the dungeon. This is going to be like a staff room. There's a lot more of these lockers, but they need to go around and do the trim, so I'm not moving anything really in here yet. Everything that I needed yesterday. Update, hung that up. We got a bunch of the clocks, kind of organized this staff room space. Here's Al, she came to help me out and brought coffee, so sweet. And, oh, actually, let's go over here. This took us forever, but we have these curtains that we were able to hang to help with the echoing in that room. That clock got hung up. I had to fix those. Those are mounted incorrectly now, so they won't fall. I painted or like did a second coat on that sink, and then we hung up this clock and got this mirror. This took us forever, and I hope it stays. But we have this hung up. It'll light up once there's like an adapter and power into it. And then those hooks. That mirror, I probably made 8 holes in the wall to try to get it like lined up perfectly. My level I'm using is totally broken. It does not work. I used the level the first time and the mirror was like this. Absolutely horrible. And so then I tried to fix it, but the space I wanted it to go in, I put a hole in the wall, but it couldn't go in all the way. I don't know much about this kind of stuff, so I don't know what is blocking it there, but I couldn't screw it in all the way, so I couldn't use that hole and had to move both holes over and like screw into there, and it was just such a disaster. The mirror got like stuck and it ripped out one of the drywall anchors, and I mean, if that mirror ever gets moved, they're gonna have a lot of holes to patch. And another big struggle were those curtains in the second ballroom, the really tall ones. There was also a spot that I was planning on hanging them, and I drilled in all the holes, and then I realized that it wasn't going to go in far enough for me to put the drywall anchor. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll just use shorter screws, and I got them in fine. These curtains are really heavy and long, so I went to go like put the actual rod in with the curtains, and the whole thing ripped right out of the wall. So I had to go back in and move all of the holes again and put them in with actual drywall anchors and like the longer screws that was supposed to go in. And then it worked, but that was not fun. Thank God I had Allie there with me, because doing that by myself just literally would not have been possible. But I didn't put together the second dressing room because I'm just not mentally prepared to hang another mirror. Can't do it. So I will be back there again this week in the evening, finishing up all of the little things that need to get done. But through this process, I have learned that I am not an installation crew, and that is not a service that I can be offering with my business. Showing people where everything goes, I can do that. Installing, at least like installing everything in a space like this, never again, unless there's like that's in the contract and there's more like compensation for that, or if I could hire a team to do that, that'd be fine. But I'm not a one-woman show, and I cannot force my friends and family to continue helping me install. It's just, I can't do it.